Welcome to our regular Board of Education meeting. It's August 23rd, 2021 already. Please stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The mission of the White Plains City School District is to educate and inspire all students while nurturing their dreams so they learn continually, think critically, pursue their aspirations, and contribute to a diverse and dynamic world. Next, we will have announcements from board members. I'll just start. We had the opportunity to go to the summer high school graduation to celebrate our students who achieved their goal of getting a high school diploma. Even though the road was a little different, they made it, and we applauded their success, and we sent them on the way to contribute to a diverse and dynamic world. I also had the opportunity to attend the teacher orientation this morning. A lot of excited faces just to be part of our family. And thank you to our HR department for a wonderful morning. And lastly, we had our reopening committee meeting this morning. Are there any other announcements?
I'll mention a couple of things. I participated in the strategic planning process, and it's really very rewarding. This is, 15, 16 years already being involved in this, and really appreciate that the staff, especially the students who are part of the process, that there's student voice and sort of empowerment. And I will say that, we've sort of endorsed over the years, our mission statement, our core values, and so we continue to endorse that, and we update, sort of our metrics and what it is we want our students to achieve and what we want to achieve in the school district. So one of the changes that we discussed was that state tests at this point are not a reliable measure since, they were canceled, since not everyone took them, and the state will be changing the state tests. So we're kind of putting them off into an addendum, and we'll certainly come back to state testing as a measurement, which we do consider to be important, but right now it's not consistent. And we're also looking at suspension rates and measuring passing courses and failing courses. Those are things that we are very seriously considering. So those will be part of the updated strategic plan. The other thing I just wanted to mention is that I had the opportunity to attend the New York State School Boards Association Summer Law Conference, and a lot of it had to do with, COVID, sort of post-COVID, sending students back to school, APPR, and, teacher evaluations. So anyone who has any questions about some of the updates I learned about, and I had also posed some questions to our district as well, and provided some feedback. So,
Thank you. Any other comments? No. Next, we'll move on to public participation. The public is invited to address the board and superintendent on any matter relating to the White Plains Public Schools. Please limit your statements to 3 minutes. Please also respect the privacy and dignity of all individuals, whether students, faculty, administrators, or others. The administration will be happy to address privately any school-related matters of a more personal nature. Do we have any public participation? Okay. All right, so I went through all of that. We are at the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Mrs. Zeller, and thank you to everybody for being here this evening as well. Lots happening, but before I kind of touch on a few items, I do want to say personally that I am extremely grateful for where we are right now as a school district. It's easy to forget 365 days ago because so much happens in our daily lives. I don't forget. I remember exactly what the end of August 2020 felt like. And I really need to tip my hat and thank certainly my team, who's always with me all the time. I appreciate that. But also our larger team for all of the hard work that has been put into not only making our school district, reimagining our school district in many ways to be able to serve our community during a pandemic, but for also maintaining our White Plains way about doing things. And what do I mean by that? Supporting each other. And even when we disagree, still supporting each other and not making it personal. And recognizing that despite imperfections or mistakes or needing to recalibrate or dealing with, government policy or a lack of government policy, that we were going to stick together as a community. And, I can't tell you how grateful I am for everybody doing just that. So, where are we right now? We're not in a perfect place. I don't know that we ever will find a post-COVID-19 world. I think COVID-19 and the various iterations of variants are probably going to be with us for quite some time, just like other coronaviruses are. I think it's how we handle it now moving forward, and sort of making every attempt possible to get our children back in to a more typical schedule, which we are doing in White Plains. That's going to help push us over some of the lingering and remaining challenges. Now, we know that everybody, we've talked about this sort of continuum of concern, right? Everybody sort of is on a different place in terms of their families and what they need, and the district has endeavored really to try to meet everybody where they are. Big job. Not easy to do, and you can't always get it right, but we have and will continue to try to do that for our families. So we're very excited to welcome our students, all of our students back in full-time, 5 days, activities, and the like. I hope that the community of White Plains is as proud of our kids and as proud of our school district as I am, because this has been an unprecedented time. And that word's thrown around a lot. But I think what's more is that we are seeing White Plains, when held against other similarly situated communities, continues to lead and continues to shine. And that is something we should be proud of. So thank you for that. We are excited about the reopening. We're neck deep in our retreats. We had new teacher orientation was the first kickoff day today. Again, all of these great activities. Summer school was amazing for our kids, and we are very, very excited that the athletic year also kicked off today as well. So we are absolutely underway, and I look forward to continuing to share updates. One of the things that's out there that we're thinking about, and we talked about it at reopening committee this morning, is whether or not the new governor, who will be sworn in at 12 o'clock, 12:01 tomorrow, or Tuesday morning,
Yeah.
in a few hours, whether or not there will be a statewide mask mandate, which we have heard, and there has been sort of telegraphing that that's likely to come. So we know that, and we were already expecting to wear facial coverings in school. The one thing that sometimes gets lost is, and this is important, the contact tracing and quarantine rules have changed. And for individuals in classrooms who are masked, they will no longer, very likely, no longer be caught up in the contact trace and quarantine scenario. So that's good news for moms and dads and guardians. That means more consistent schedules. It means fewer disruptions to the child's instructional program, and also fewer concerns related to, what am I going to do? Do I have to find somebody to help? And, all of those types of things that we know so many of us struggled with last year. That's big news. And so this, inconvenience as it may be, that's going to keep us from seeing disruption, and I think that that's something we can get behind. folks have asked, when will we not have masks anymore? And, the answer is, right now, I don't know. We are going to continue to watch and monitor our county numbers. We meet with the county every Monday, as you know, and certainly CDC and New York State Department of Health guidance. And as soon as we can, we will. And we're going to do everything we can to minimize that burden on our children as well. But we are ready, and thanks to the hard work of so many people in our district, we are ready to welcome our kids back on the 9th, which is exciting. So Matthew, you have 2 weeks. That's it, and then it's time to rock and roll. Right, Abraham? Right. So thank you very much. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Ricker. So next we'll move to summary action items, but first, may I have a motion for an addenda to the agenda for Section 6, Item L, the appointment of duplication specialist. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Just want to apologize for that. I know, and thank you, and I apologize for that. This was a very important position that we absolutely need to get ready, help our faculty, staff members get ready for the academic year. So really appreciate that. I don't like to walk in an addendum.
Thank you, thank you. May I have a motion for summary action items 4 through 8?
So moved. Second.
Before we move to any questions, we do want to let you know, and some of you have already noticed if you've reviewed the agenda in advance, that we have a retirement from our very own Michelle Schoenfeld as clerk of the board. But I caution you, she's not really leaving. She will be coming back after this retirement thing, and she will be working on some special projects for us. But since her retirement is on this agenda, and Michelle, our real remarks will be saved for December. We will have Michelle officially until December, and then after December, she will be back in doing some projects for us. But on behalf of the Board of Education at this point, we just want to acknowledge and just thank you for 39 years. Certainly you've been a role model of all that. So certainly you've been a role model of all that is the essence of love for our district, our students, staff, and colleagues. But to repeat, our real remarks will be in December.
Buckle up, Michelle.
But at this time, I want to give you an opportunity to speak.
Well, there isn't, I just want to thank everyone. 39 years ago, I was happily acting as PTA president at one of the schools, and one of the board members said to me, "Why don't you apply for this job?" And I did, and I'm very glad I did. It's been a wonderful experience. Here we are, 39 years later, 8 superintendents later, 38 board.
It's a lot of headaches,
members
Michelle.
later. A lot of history in between, which is all in the minutes that I write, stand them safe. And we've sold schools, we've built schools, we've had the parent choice program, we've had free busing put in, we've had so many things I can't remember what they are. But it's been a wonderful experience. I want to thank everyone for making the job easy. The community in particular has really made the work enjoyable. And I just thank you all for the wonderful experience.
Thank you, Michelle, but as a reminder, after December, you will be back. Next, you want to do donation?
And I'm keeping my mouth shut till.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I want to go on record, Mr. Shepherd, that I am fully reserving all my time.
All my time.
And you know,
It's gonna be a
Michelle,
long meeting.
it's bittersweet, right? You and I talked about this. You know, you're the first person that I really met in this district.
That's right.
And so it's quite a thing, what you've done. And you know, I think, gosh, 39 years. You know, you more than anybody have absolutely earned every moment to say, hey, I want to switch it up a little bit right now. So congratulations. But again, you come to work tomorrow. But thank you and congratulations, Michelle. Donations, yes, thank you, Mrs. Zeller. Subject B, I'd like to thank on behalf of the entire school district, very generous donations. $3,500 from Buckaroo Studios, Inc. For Ridgeway School, $3,500 from Winter Films, LLC for White Plains High School, and $75 from Michael Stevens for the Brown Family Memorial Scholarship. Thank you very much for those generous donations.
Thank you. Do we have any questions on any of those? All in favor?
Aye.
Next, we'll move on to individual action items. We have item 9A, the resignation of one of our administrators. We have the recommended approval of the resignation of Jessica Rappaport, House Administrator at the high school, effective close of business July 14th. May I have a motion?
So,
Questions? All in favor?
aye.
Next, we went from a resignation, and we're going to go to the appointments of three people that we were very honored and happy to speak with this past week. Our first one is the recommended approval of Ms. Monique Adams for House Administrator at the high school, probationary period from August 24th through August 23rd, 2025. Do you want me to do all three together or individually?
Yeah, let's do all three together,
Okay.
and then we can.
Okay.
Thank you.
Secondly, we have Ms. Suzanne Lasser.
Her fan club.
Assigned to be the assistant principal at the middle school, Eastview campus, starting, I guess, as soon as possible.
Tomorrow. Right after this vote.
Lastly, we have Robert Spedafino, assigned to be the assistant principal at Post Road School, probationary period 8/24/21 through 8/23/25. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Do we have any questions?
No, I couldn't be at that meeting. So I'm very sorry. But it's really awesome when some of our own people step up and move. I mean, this is great. And we're all so excited about it. So congratulations. Congratulations.
I will say that I think we can collectively agree that night was a really great night for White Plains. Without further ado, all in favor? Aye. Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations to all of you. And congratulations to your families as well. It's great to see your loved ones here. Thank you. And we should clap because when you enter into administration, your whole family enters into administration. Yep. But, you know, teaching is, in my opinion, the most rewarding of the avocations, I think. Now, being an administrator you don't stop being a teacher. You always are a teacher, you're just in a new role now. And it gives us the opportunity to support our colleagues in ways that we couldn't when we were in the classroom. And more, it gives us opportunities to support our children in ways that we couldn't when we were in our individual classrooms. So, welcome to the administrative family. But I think the most important thing that we remember as administrators is the things that we learned in the classroom. And the application of kindness and understanding and care and love, now those responsibilities, just get a little bit bigger. The three administrators who are here with us this evening and their colleagues who are here, and thank you very much for being here too, are going to do a great job for our children and for our community. And like I told them all, now they're part of my legacy. And that's important because I couldn't be more proud of you, particularly, so all three of you, of course, and Suzanne, don't take this wrong, but for both of you stepping out of the classroom and coming into administration, just know that we're all here for you. And, questions, concerns, anything, we're here for you. And congratulations. Enjoy it. Get ready for retreat on Wednesday.
Thank you, Dr.
Free
Rick.
lunch.
A great night, and thank you, Scott, for that. And lastly, we have a motion, the recommended approval of a side letter of agreement with CSCA Local 1000 AFL-CIO regarding paid holidays for Juneteenth 2022. May I have a motion?
So, second?
Questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Lastly, we have board committee reports. I don't think we've had any. We're right at the beginning of a new school year, and soon we'll be meeting in our subcommittees. Thank you. Thank you to our John Shepherd. Thank you so much for all you do to bring our meetings to the public at large. And again, congratulations, everyone. This is a great day for our district. Enjoy the last few days of summer and be safe. And with that, may I have a motion to adjourn our meeting?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone.